Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark post-game reaction. Oilers at Washington, episode 23. Oilers lose. Yep. Tell me if you've heard this broken record before. Oilers start out weak, slow, non-interested, don't give a shit. 20 minutes, should have been down by more than one. They were not the better team against a team that had nobody. Sorry, they had Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, Strome. But other than that, who did they really have? Played a goalie that was supposed to be better than Campbell. Numbers wise said, hey, play Skinner. People on the internet, play Skinner. Campbell sucks. Campbell's done. Play Skinner. I'm not putting this on Skinner. It's not Skinner's fault that the team in front of him can't play defense for 60 minutes. It's not Skinner's fault that the team takes 5 power penalties. It's not Skinner or any goalie's fault that the team is a 5-on-3 with the best power play pure goal scorer in the league on the other power play. It's not the Oilers' fault that they can't start games on time. It's not the coach's fault, not the GM's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's different players, different coaches, different GM, different goalies. Same result. Can't start on time. First period. Okay. How lucky did the Oilers get? How many posts did Capitals hit? No goals. 1. Power plays. Yeah, okay. But you create your own power plays. You have control of the puck. You don't take penalties. Washington controlled the first period. They had a 1-0 lead after the first period. And that's when the fun starts. Second period. Power play after power play after power play after power play after power play. Again, you have the puck. You don't get penalties. Washington controlled most of the play again. Oilers didn't shoot. Backup goalie didn't shoot. 9 shots in 2 periods, I think. Like 9 shots halfway through 2 periods. It was something ridiculous. Don't shoot. You got probably the second best goal scorer in Draisaitl, at least on paper. He's a pretty good goal scorer. You got another good goal scorer in McDavid, but we don't shoot. Backup goalie in net, we don't shoot. So, power plays. Capitals get a few of them, score on most of them. Capitals went 4 for 5 on the power play tonight. Final score 5-4. Was it 6-4? Yeah, it was 5-4. Power plays. Oilers got 1 power play in the third period. Didn't score. Didn't even come close. It's way too passy. Tell me if you heard that again. You ever heard this before? Oilers power play. Passy. Don't shoot. Look for the pretty play. Don't shoot. Oilers were lucky to make this a 1-goal game. It's no fault of anybody. It's fault of everybody. They've got 6 guys, maybe 7 guys pulling hard to get this team in the right direction. And they've got a bunch of other guys that are collecting paychecks. Sure, why not? You're going to pay me that much money? I'll play. I'm not going to play well, but I'll play. I don't know what's wrong with Yamamoto. I don't know what's wrong with Pugliarvi. Fogle, for what Fogle is, and I said before the game in a tweet, Fogle isn't expected to score goals and make assists because somebody pointed out that if Fogle was playing so badly, he'd be ripped out of town. Why is nobody banging on him? Because Fogle's not here to put points up. Fogle's here to keep pucks out of the net. Boy, did he make me eat crow that first goal. Easy play off the boards. Get it out. Turn around. Should Skinner have had it? Maybe. Who cares? You got to get that puck out. And it's not just on Fogle. Why are the 4 other players on the ice already at the red line? Give him an easy outlet. Maybe you did and he just didn't give it to you, so you got mad. I don't know. Again, five-guy D mentality. And for all you people out there that are, oh, well, Campbell this, Campbell that. What about Skinner? He didn't play well. He hasn't played overly well. He hasn't played overly bad. Team's still above 500. Team's still in the playoffs. Both goalies haven't played overly bad. Both goalies haven't played overly well. Do we expect this completely throughout the season for both goalies to be mediocre? And hope to God something breaks with the offense. Because it can't go on like this where we're giving up 2, 3 goal leads and we got to claw back game in, game out. Granted, I will give the Oilers benefit of the doubt right now. We're 7-6 right now, 13 games in. And they've had probably the hardest schedule of all NHL teams right now. 2 teams they've played were not in playoffs last year. We lost one of those games and we won one of those games. Everybody else we've played were in playoffs last year. And all but one of those teams is in playoffs this year. Vancouver's the only team that we played this year that's not in the playoffs and wasn't in the playoffs last year. So I ask you, is the schedule that bad and the Oilers are just barely hanging on because of the competition they're playing? It is a lot of tough competition. Or is this team doomed? We're not even 20 games in, and we're seeing bad habits already forming. Now, it's lots of time to break those habits, sure. But this game was, what's the word? Foreshadowing, maybe, of the season to come. This game was the pinnacle of what this season has been. Oilers start slow. Some calls could have went their way, sure. A lot of calls are missed. A lot of calls are missed every game for every team. Can't rely on the ref to bail you out. But again, we start slow. We go down by 2. Could have been a lot worse. We start to claw back. We start to feel that magic. And if it wasn't for McDavid magic tonight, again, one guy, maybe 2, pulling on the strings tonight for the Oilers for that first half of the game. McDavid and Draisaitl were the only one tugging on the rope. Everyone else was just bystanders. I'm not going to harp too much on why the lines were why the mix up of the lines. I understand it, but when do you cut ties with a player? You're trying to get him going when he refuses to go. I noticed a play where McDavid had the puck and he was going behind the net. Both forwards, I think it was Pugliarvi and Hopkins, were on the outside of the net by boards. Nobody in front of the net trying to score a goal. Barry had to come in from the point. And by that time, it's too late. Now you've got nobody to pass to. You give the puck up. Washington was breaking the other way. I don't know how many times we've seen our defensemen jump up because our forwards just don't want to play in front of the net. You want to score goals in the NHL, you have to be willing to take a stick to the ribs, a slash to the hands. You got to be willing to punish your body to score goals in this league. And some other players don't want to do it. Some players are trying to do it and they don't have the skill to do it. And others just don't want to do it because their skill is too high and they figure I can score other ways. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen and ladies, comment, like, subscribe. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. We have another game tomorrow. 5:30, Tampa. I'm expecting Campbell in net. I'm expecting a better Oilers start. Who knows? All I know is, let's go Oilers.